Everybody, what is going on? My name is Life, and welcome to today's Q&A video. The Q&A I promised about 4 or 5 weeks ago and haven't managed to do until now. There is a reason for that, and that is purely because I did record the video about a month ago, but there was quite a lot of static in the Q&A. The video was all messed up and the audio was out of place, out of sync, and a lot of the commentary was lost. Well, I say that it probably wasn't even a month ago. It was shorter than that actually. It was a lot more recent, but I just, with college work, I've had exams recently, so trying to find time to fit it in was quite difficult. So the one time I did manage to fit it in, there was a mess up with the video, and hopefully that won't happen again with this one. And if it does, I'll just have to trim it out because I'm not going to keep waiting, and I don't want you guys to keep waiting. So if it does jump at any point, then that'll be why, and you'll know. I just hope there isn't a problem because, well, I don't want there to be. But here I am on Fallout 4. I was on here on the thank you video that I did quite recently. But I'm just gonna muck around, build some stuff while I'm talking to you guys, answering all your questions. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. But speaking of questions, I'm not going to be answering all of them actually. I'm just going to completely contradict what I just said, because I've been thinking of doing a weekly Q&A series where I answer, say, 3, 4, 5 questions a week, depending on how many I get. If I ask you guys for it, just like calling it, I don't know, 5 questions with Archer Live. It's a working title. I don't know. I haven't thought of something yet, but I just think it's probably better so I at least have a video coming out weekly or bi-weekly. Not bi-weekly, it's fortnightly. That's what people say, isn't it? Well, I'm not people. I guess I don't follow logic. But that's the plan. So if you guys want to see that, then just keep dropping questions whenever you have them in comments, through Xbox messages, whenever. I'll take them down whenever I see them. And if we get enough, I'll make this a thing. But without further ado, let's get straight into this, and I'm going to start building as we are answering questions. So, first question comes from Bebex. He's asked a few. I might not answer all of his questions, and I might save some of them for later, so we'll just see. But his first question is quite an appropriate one. It is, any idea why your channel isn't growing as fast as it used to? Quite well timed, to be honest, because not long after that we had the whole thing with the Payday 2 video, which is at 997 views right now. Which is quite ironic because my old gamer tag was Red Archer 997, which was pretty cool that it's at that. But probably by the time putting this up, it's probably past 1,000. I don't think it's unreasonable to predict it'll gain 3 views. So for that, thank you, because I never imagined any video getting 1,000 views, which is normally something people say when they get like 1 million subscribers. But seriously, I never imagined a video being that popular. So that is amazing for something to have took off the way it has. So thank you for that. But the reason that I don't think it's gone quite as well recently, I don't know. I think maybe because I've been less active because of college and things like that. That could be the main reason. I would imagine it would be anyway, but I'm not too sure. I have thought about it for a while. I've tried to come up with reasoning as to why it hasn't been working and something that I might have been doing wrong, but I can't see anything that I've done wrong, which sounds really bad. But all I've aimed to do is put up videos that you guys enjoy, that you keep coming back to, and that, well, that I enjoy making as well as you enjoy watching. And that's always been kind of my, well, motto, I suppose, is the best way to say it. And if people don't like that, then I'm sorry, but that's just their own opinion, and they're more than entitled to it. But that's the way I felt about it, and it's the way that I'll continue to feel about it, because that's been my whole attitude to YouTube. It always has been, and it always will be. And I don't plan on changing that. So why, in all honesty, maybe you don't like certain videos that I've been putting up or something like that, but if you do, then there's always a comment section for you to tell me, so there's no excuse, guys. So there you go. So there, I hope that answers your question, Bebex. Next question comes from the Killer4009, who asks, what is your favourite weapon and map on Black Ops 3? I can't really answer favourite weapon as such, because I'm going through the same kind of style I did with Advanced Warfare, which was switching guns every now and again and having a focus on a certain gun to use for certain periods of time. And at the minute, I think the one I'm using is the ICR. I'm not sure. I've leveled up quite a lot of guns and prestige a couple of them, but I don't like weapon prestiging because the kill counter or the clan tag that you can attach because you've prestiged the weapon, I can't see it. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that problem, but you literally cannot see it on your gun. And I found that to be a problem. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but I have, and it's really put me off prestiging weapons. So normally now, if it reaches max prestige and I still want to use it, I'll just keep using it, and I won't prestige it, because that's like how annoyed I feel about it. I don't know whether you guys agree with me on that, but that's how I feel. So yeah, in terms of maps, probably my favourite map, I don't know, because there's quite a few that I like. There's also a couple that I dislike, which I didn't find myself saying when I first got the game, but I'm starting to get sick of a couple of maps. I think probably one of the base maps, like Hunted, Combine, or Evac, they're the original 3 that I played when the base came out, and they're still my favourite maps, I think. Probably Combine I would go for, if I had to choose. but not by much because I do like those maps. And Combine's been quite good when I'm playing like Michael Myers style things on private matches with my friends, like with the crew I do music matchups with and things like that. That's been quite funny. But speaking of which, if you do want to see that, if I can get a chat link cable to do voice chat, if you do want to see any videos like that, then be sure to let me know. But Combine just is a really good map. And I think Fringe is pretty good as well. That's another one that I did with Michael Myers, and that was quite a good one. I think that was probably the one I was thinking of actually. No, I'm like. So there you go. Yeah, favorite weapon at the minute is the ICR1. Favorite map would be Combine. So there you go. Dubstep Creeper has asked, will I ever play Halo? No. Definitely not. I had Halo Reach when it was free on Xbox 360 with Games of Gold, and I just really didn't like it. It just felt like one of those kind of sci-fi games where it really wasn't grabbing me, and it sounds weird because we play Black Ops 3 now, but it felt too futuristic, if that's possible. And I think those of you who aren't completely obsessed with Halo, and it's probably you as well, who asked the question, will understand what I mean by that. Because although Black Ops 3 is extremely futuristic and there's all the kind of cybernetic enhancements and all that, and all of the robot body parts and all that, Halo is a completely different kind of futuristic, and it's a kind that I'm not too keen on, really. So I don't know whether you agree with me on that, but that's how I feel about it. So yeah, that's my opinion on Halo. Basically, it's just a bit too futuristic, and I wouldn't play it for the channel. Not ever. That's not a plan at any point. So sorry, but yeah, that's the truth. Okay, so next question comes from Mr. Matty P182, who has asked if I will ever do Star Wars Battlefront vids. That is the plan. I would like to do some. I'm not quite sure what I'd do them on yet, but I'll have a think about it. When the DLCs come out, if I end up getting the season pass, which is the plan, then I shall probably do some more stuff on it. But I've been buying more stuff recently. I just bought the it's just here in my games list. I think there it is, the Walking Dead Michonne, which was it was okay. It wasn't the best Telltale game that I've played, in all honesty. So if anyone's considering on buying it, it's not as good as the other two Walking Dead games. I have to be honest. But buying things like that and I just got the Fallout 4 season pass. Quick little side note, I know I'm kind of going off track on the question, but for anyone who does play Fallout 4 and you haven't heard the news, Bethesda basically announced that they're going to be releasing additional DLC. They're going to be releasing more DLCs. And they're changing the price of the season pass. So in Britain, I don't know about other currencies, but they're changing it from £25 to £40. So if anyone's watching, they have Fallout 4 and they don't have the pass yet, really get it before March the 1st, because that's when they're upping the price. But if you get it while it's still £25, you'll get all the DLC with it. I'm going to die. I didn't die, thank goodness. Yeah, so you'll get all the DLCs if you still get it for the cheaper price, so just a little side note there. But go back to Star Wars Battlefront, that's why I haven't bought the season pass for that yet, because it wasn't a priority, and I don't really know too much about when it's coming out. I think I know rough dates. I think the first DLC comes out either this spring or this summer. I can't remember which one. But I was actually right. I predicted to a few of my friends that there will be a Best Spin DLC for Star Wars Battlefront, and I was right about that, so I'm glad. For those of you who are not sure which planet that was from episode 5 where Han got frozen in carbonite. That was Best Spin, that was the planet that was from. I had a feeling that was going to be in there. But I do enjoy Battlefront. I've not played it as much as I probably could have done, but it is a good game. I do like it. It's just right now I'm addicted to Fallout 4, as well as this video is probably giving away. It's just a really fun game, and I'm really enjoying it. And once I get tired of that, which if it's anything like Skyrim, which it is, then it might not be for a while. But I probably will do videos on Star Wars Battlefront. That is the plan. So we'll just see where that takes me and whether I end up doing it or not. But that is the plan. Yeah. Still not got enough caps for the armor shop, damn it. Okay, so next question is, I don't know who sent this question, so my apologies for that, but that was actually cut out from the video for the static, so I only managed to figure out what the question was from listening to my response to it, and that was what rank I am in Modern Warfare 2. I'm sorry whoever asked the question that I don't have your name. I really am sorry about that, but I'm using your question, so hopefully that's okay. And in answer to your question, I think it was about rank 38 when I stopped playing Modern Warfare 2 online. I kind of got to, well, I didn't really play multiplayer that much. It was campaign that I played a lot in Modern Warfare 2. And I went through it, played it a few times, completed it all on Veteran. I did quite a few of the Spec Ops, and, well, the main reason was that I didn't have Xbox Live when I played Modern Warfare 2 the most. And I only got that back in Easter time 2014. So I've only had Xbox Live for about 6 months before I started YouTube. So I didn't really go on Modern Warfare 2 that much because I had other games, not necessarily Call of Duty ones, because I wasn't really into COD Online that much until I got Advanced Warfare, as most of you probably know. I'm just going to go out and get some parts while we're recording, so just in case someone's wondering. But I think I was about rank 38 online, and I did like Modern Warfare 2, and I think I should play it a bit more when it becomes backwards compatible. I'm probably going to play it a lot more anyway, because... Oh, fine, I'll give you a power armor suit, stop moaning. Because it was a classic COD, and I'm getting a bit sick. Like, as much as I like Black Ops 3, I don't like the thrusters. I've made my mind up about that, and I really wish they weren't in it. And I really hope that Infinity Ward's next COD, which comes out later this year, will not have anything extra futuristic in it. But it probably will, knowing the trend that they're going along with right now. I just hope they won't, because I want Call of Duty to go back to the way it was before, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks that, because Call of Duty was the best without the thrusters and the jetpacks. Like, they were a good addition to Advanced Warfare, but I think they should have stayed in Advanced Warfare, really, because if anyone goes to Advanced Warfare now, as I've noticed, it's a dead game. Nobody plays it anymore. I've gone there a couple of times just kind of to play it and just go, you know, see what I think of the game. Just, well, not see what I think of it, because I did love the game, but just to go online and when I'm a bit bored of Black Ops 3. But I just can't. Like, the only game mode I can find games for is Team Deathmatch. There's only like 2 or 3 in circulation. I can't find anything for Infection, for Ground War, for nothing. And it's really sad, because I did enjoy Advanced Warfare as much as everyone hates it for the Exos, which I agree that they weren't the best addition to the game, but they were good for that game, to be fair. But I do wish things had been different with it, and that maybe we wouldn't have hated the game so much that we couldn't go online anymore, and once Black Ops 3 come out, we'd all abandoned it and made it into a dead game. But that's the way it was, and then we've just got to go with that, basically. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2 I will probably play a bit more. I might even do a video if you guys want. We might do a video on it if it becomes backwards compatible soon. That could be a pretty reasonable plan to make. I've got an idea for the video. I'm just going to go and kill all the Brotherhood. Just save it and kill them all. Have a nice little battle. That'll be interesting. Okay, so the next question comes from Smiley Cashin, who's asking, do you ever get attacked by haters? Which is, I'm assuming you mean by the than kind of physical, because that's a bit far, so I hope that's not what you mean. But I have had a few negative comments recently, full of kind of, you know, swearing and really long-winded messages and complaining about things. I've not necessarily got a big problem with swearing, it's just sometimes people lay it on a bit too much and it's not really necessary. If you don't like a video, just say you don't like it, tell me why, and just move on. Don't sit there. There was a comment that I deleted a while ago, and it said something along the lines of, I've never seen some as this video. If I can find it now on my laptop while I'm answering the question, I'll have a look now while I'm answering the question. I'll see if I can read it out. Well, minus the swearing, obviously. But it was a really unnecessary comment. There was just way too much in there. Here we go, actually, yeah, I have it right here. Can I open up the file? Here we go. So, never seen such an unfunny, unimaginative, poorly edited, poorly produced pile of rubbish in my life. We don't need overweight people like you giving the gaming community a bad rep. I sincerely hope your entire family are killed in a car accident. Don't want to sound like I'm hating, but your videos really suck ass. So, don't want to sound like I'm hating? Yeah, and I didn't just see pigs flying over my house. Oh, shots fired, don't care. That sounded ridiculous, I'm sorry. But no, honestly, with that kind of comment that I get on videos, I really hate that. Like, irony, hating the haters. But only because, if you don't like a video, say you don't like it, move on. You're just wasting your time, your energy. You're wasting my energy having to sit and read the comment when you're just insulting me for no reason. If you don't like somebody, that's fine. We don't like everybody, and that's not the end of the world. But for you to sit there and moan about it, nobody needs you to do it. You don't need yourself to do it. You're just wasting time. So, my little plea to haters, you're going to hate on a video, tell me you don't like it, move on. I don't care, really, if you have nasty insults for me. Nasty insults. If you want my family to die in a car accident, if you think like that, keep it to yourself. I don't want to know it, and nor does nobody else. They're rhyming there, nor does nobody else. Nobody wants to know, so just keep it to yourself if that's what you're thinking. Which I hope it isn't, but if it is, then suit yourself and keep it to yourself. I don't want to know, and neither does anybody else. So, okay, that got very deep quite quickly. Next question comes from Scavenger410, who has asked if I will ever do a second Destiny vid, and with that, let's begin the fight. Haha! And will I do a second Destiny video? Probably not. Only because when I did the video, it wasn't that popular, and people didn't... I think it didn't get as many views, and while I don't always go off views... I think I might need to turn the volume down here in a minute. While I don't always go off views, views do influence how popular I make certain videos and how whether I repeat certain videos and such. So whilst I don't judge it on views, they do have an important part in me analysing what you guys enjoy and what you don't enjoy. So Destiny wasn't really popular, and that's true. I think a lot of people know that, but mainly I wasn't a huge fan of Destiny. Like, I played the beta for it, and I found it really good. But once I got into the actual game, it felt like there wasn't enough on offer. Which, of course, you could say, oh, well, there's expansions now. Well, there wasn't expansions when I played it, and I wasn't just going to buy the season pass for a game that didn't have enough in it as it was in story. Because if you play something like Fallout 4, like I'm playing now, there's enough in there to keep you going for ages. There's lots of kind of expansion to it. It's really interesting, keeps you going. You don't get bored really easily. Which, although a lot of people are going to disagree with me and say, oh, you're talking about Destiny wrong, you should have played it more. I didn't feel like that with Destiny. I didn't feel like it offered enough. And I'm sorry if you disagree with me. I'm not being offensive to anybody who plays Destiny, because it was a good game. I won't deny that. It just, I don't think there was enough on offer. So, I probably won't do a second Destiny vid now, and that's me being completely honest. So I'm sorry if you're not too happy with that, but that's basically the way it's going to be. So I'm sorry, but yeah. Okay, next question is from Girl Xbox Gamer, and she said, do you enjoy YouTube and the things that come with it, like playing with subs? Well, playing with subs, I haven't even done that much recently, and that's a mistake that I need to correct, because subscriber matches were a big part of when I was playing Advanced Warfare. I had quite a few of those, and people enjoyed them. And it was especially good for the people who were in the videos to kind of sit there and go, oh, I was in a video with Red Arch Live, like for people who really like my videos, which is always flattering, because it's nice to know people that enjoy the videos, because I know there are a lot of people who don't like them, and there are people even in my college who, they're not like nasty about it, but they say to me, I don't like your videos, I don't think they're that good, and I'm just like, okay, that's fine, that's your opinion, because they're not meant to be for everyone. But people to actually say, oh, it's so cool to be in your vid, it's really heartwarming, and it's really nice to know that people feel like that. But I haven't done one in ages, and I really should do one, and I apologise for that. But, wait, where's my ammo gone? Why haven't I got the ammo? What the hell? That's weird, I should have ammo right now. But, I will probably do more of them, in all fairness. But playing with subs when I do, I really do enjoy it, because it's just good to connect with people and find out what they like about videos, what they don't like, any ways to improve it. And they do that not through hating, but through offering constructive criticism, and that's what I like. I like it when people say they don't like a video but give me a reason. Well, I'd rather they said they didn't like the video at all, but if you don't like it, that's natural, that's up to you. So I would just rather people say why, or give me constructive criticism, rather than just hate on me like that comment that I read out. I don't even know why I kept that saved on my laptop. I think I was going to kind of do a video about hate comments, and then I changed my mind about it because it was a bit too cheesy, and too many YouTubers have done it, and they're going, I just want to say something about the comments. It's just like, I don't want to follow everyone. I'm not copying off everyone else in kind of on YouTube. I just want to do it my own way. Oh, there we go, the ammo's come back now. I just want to do it my own way, and I've always wanted to do it that. I've always wanted to do my own style, and if people like me, they like me. If they don't like me, not the end of the world. Then there's always other people who will enjoy what I do. So yeah, I do enjoy YouTube, obviously, because I've done it for 18 months. It's been a heck of a ride, and it's still going strong now, and I hope it stays that way. Playing with subs, I think I'm going to do quite a bit more, because, well, it's worth doing. Okay, so next question, and I think it might be my last one. I might stop after this and save a few for the whole new QnA series that I'm planning on doing. So I'll see now what the video's up to after this. And it comes from Firm Soul 4, and he's asked what my favourite cheat is in GTA Online. The thing with cheats is with GTA Online is that with Director Mode, you can't use all the cheats that you can get in story mode, which is quite sad, because there are some pretty good ones in there that you can't use, like Skyfall. I love the Skyfall cheat, which is because it's really good for getting around the map. But if I were to really say which one I love the most, I would say Super Jump. Mainly because I think recently they updated it in GTA Online. I don't know whether anyone else noticed it, and I've said it to a few of my friends, but it kind of felt as though at one point they updated it where you go higher, but you go farther and you go a lot quicker. I don't know, it's not like beast level like in GTA Online where you just launch into the air and nobody sees you for about 20 years. It just feels like you move more, and it carries you further and quicker. I don't know whether that's true, whether I'm just kind of making something out of nothing, but I thought that was good, and I just love Super Jump because it just makes me feel a bit like a superhero, which is pretty cool. I like having the superhero kind of style abilities. That, and in conjunction with Explosive Run. I tend to play as Trevor, just run around, smash stuff up, or play as Michael or whoever, and just I do that when I'm bored on GTA, and that kills a good hour or two when I can't think of anything else to do, and I haven't got any videos going, which hasn't been for a while, so I'm not really messed with cheats for a little bit, but they're always a good little option to do when you kind of you're not sure what else you plan on watching. So yeah, there you go. And I'm going to do one more question, and it comes from Taking11, who actually, ironically, after me mentioning people in subscriber videos, Taking was actually in my first one on Advanced Warfare, so mini little shout out to him, and he should be in one of my videos at some point. I need to work that out and get people to subscribe matches. I need to do that. I need to get the chat link cable for Elgato so I can record party chat. I need to do something, so yeah, that's a little side note. But Taking11 has asked, what old classic game did you enjoy as a child? There were a few of them, and I don't know, I think I've mentioned it before, I think a lot of you will know, but when I got my PS2, my mum bought me my PS2 back in 2005, the first 2 games that came with it was this kind of collection of Rayman, like a 10th anniversary thing for him, which was a few of his games. It was Rayman Multiplayer, Rayman 2 Revolution, Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc, Rayman 3 actually being available on 360 now, and through backwards compatibility, I have it on the Xbox One, which is so cool because I love that game so much. That and Sonic CD are both on it now, on my game library, which is so good. That and the Sonic Gems collection, which had Sonic CD on it, and it had about 12 of the Sonic games on it. It was a really cool little arcade game collection, and I just loved it to bits. So those were the 2 I enjoyed a lot as a child. But I suppose overall my favourite PS2 games were probably, even though I was a bit older, I was kind of more of a teenager, was GTA San Andreas. That was my first GTA, and it will always be my fave for certain reasons. GTA 5 obviously is my favourite GTA now, but for certain reasons, like just for it being my first GTA, for me getting hooked on the story for the first time, I'll always have a special place in my heart. Oh my gosh, I have to fight Liberty Prime. I did not know this. I'll always have a special kind of place in my heart for GTA San Andreas. Can I kill Liberty Prime? I don't think I can. Let's try and nuke him. Let's Duke nuke him. That and Destroy All Humans. I love Destroy All Humans. That was such a good game. That and Destroy All Humans 2. Those were amazing. I got the one for 360, even though one of my friends warned me against it, and he was right because it wasn't that amazing. It wasn't that fab a game, but they were really good. So I had some really good games on PS2, and I was really happy to have been able to play them. And I don't really think anything on Xbox 360 ever really met up to that match of the classic arcade games that I had for PS2. So those are my classics, those are my favourites. So I don't know whether you agree or disagree, or whether you ever played them. Hopefully some of you will recognise the games when I've said them now, and you'll know what I'm talking about, and you'll kind of appreciate them and how they're good games, from my opinion. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap up the Q&A there. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. Didn't really do much of the construction on Fallout 4. I've run out of ideas with that place because as you can see, it's finished already. That battle was good. I enjoyed the little battle. The problem is because this quest line it's not spoiling the story for anyone who hasn't played Fallout 4, but this storyline, I've gone with the Brotherhood of Steel, and because I've finished the story now, I can't kill Elder Maxon, which is annoying because I can't get that luxurious coat. I need that coat. But I think I'm going to do a Fallout 4 walkthrough anyway. I did record that, but again, same thing happened. The commentary messed up. So if you guys do want to see that, drop a like on this video. Drop a like on it if you enjoyed it anyway, but if you do want to see that, then that's another reason for you to like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. If this Q&A is something you're watching, to subscribe. There's a lot more stuff coming up in March. I've got quite a few plans up, and I'm going to be doing a little vlog thing. It might come up before this. I'm going to record it next anyway. Just giving you an idea of what's coming in March and what you can expect. So hopefully, if you've not seen that, then you will see it when it comes out soon. And if you have seen it, then I hope you're as excited as I am for some of the stuff that I've got planned, because I'm really looking forward to it. And it's going to be something for me to get back in, get some good videos done while I haven't got anything major going on in college, and just, well, put them out there and hope you guys enjoy them. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. My name's been Alive, and I will see you all in the next video.